Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a very special guest for you that everybody in China, everybody in Malaysia, everybody in Vietnam all love and respect. His name is Zhōu Jiélún. I have the lyrics in front of me, and the song that we're going to feature today in English is called Rhythm of the Rain. And it appealed to me because of the images. I thought this looks like a mini story. And with Jay being a film director and an actor, I'm sure he had a lot of input into what this video was going to be about. But it looks intriguing, and it's the first time I have listened to this and seen the video. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's listen, and after I will analyze the lyrics of this song. Sorry about this.
竹篱上停留着蜻蜓，玻璃瓶里插满小小森林，青春嫩绿的鲜明，白叶窗折射的光影，像有着心事的一张表情，而你低头查询，想知道关于我的事情，请在日记烟沙风里摇晃曾经，回忆是一行行梧桐，简洁的风景，爱是种宁静，而我听见下雨的声音，想起你用唇语说爱情，幸福也可以很安静，我付出一次，很小心，终于听见下雨的声音，于是我的世界被敲醒，就把情绪红了眼睛，不舍的泪在彼此的脸上透明。白叶窗折射的光影，像有着心事的一张表情，而你低头查询，想知道关于我的事情，爱在过境，缘分不尽，谁在担心？窗台上滴落的雨滴，轻敲着伤心，替每个冬
I am really, really happy I seen that video. It's a wonderful love story. It's not what I thought it would be. I thought there would be separation, a lot of crying, there was a little bit of crying, but not much. It's a wonderful story, and it's a story that a lot of people will understand. When you see the world now, the world has changed a lot. People, when they fall in love with the person they want to marry now, not what their parents, and maybe the custom in Asian countries is the father decides whom you marry. And you can see there, it's like she empowered herself with, no, I love this guy, I want to be with him, I want to marry him. And his father saw no future. They were rich, he was poor, the cultural differences, all of it. In the restaurant, when he walked in, I noticed she looked to the side of her shoulder. She felt his presence. That is love. That is the power of love. We often hear, how do you know when somebody truly loves somebody? It's when you are in company and you feel their presence. You feel that energy from them. And she felt that when she looked at her shoulder. She didn't see him. She was having to be polite with her father, but she felt he was in the room. And that is when two people come together and they're like this. They're so bonded. It's like, wow. I can only say this, that happens in a lot of cases. But around the world, we see royalty in Japan. The princess marrying her true love that was not royalty, and she had to give up her title because she really loved this guy, and she chose to marry him with no title, not give up royalty privileges, all of it. Her children want to be princes. Her children will be ordinary citizens of Japan. I think it's beautiful. I think when you find that love, everybody wants that love. You must, like this girl in the video, run towards it and grab it, because when it feels good and right, it's right. To the lyrics very quickly. And the lyrics will be just as beautiful, I am sure. The song in English is Rhythm of the Rain. Dragonflies linger on the bamboo fence. A small forest fills the glass bottles, vibrantly young and green. The refracted light and shadow of the shutters looks like a thoughtful expression. And you lower your head and open the letter, wanting to know things about me. Moss in focus, wind chimes below, eaves rock. What once was memories, a rose of sincerity that cannot be edited. Love remains young. And that is very true. In the video we see the father go away, when he realizes his daughter is meeting somebody that he does not see proper for his daughter. But she gave him an outfit. She had to take it back. But she could sense, as she went into the house, she sat and she cried. She knew that was the person for her. So her father ignores young love and his daughter's wishes, and he tries to arrange a meeting with a very rich young man that is more suitable to what he thinks his daughter should marry, to whom he thinks. But she is determined. So it says, and I hear the sound of rain, remembering you mouthing about love. Happiness can also be very quiet. My effort has been cautious. And you see that in the texts to each other. And when she's at the meeting, he sends her a text with the funny nose. He's being cautious because he knows the father does not want this love between them. So but he is happy and he makes her smile. She's in the meeting, she looks and she smiles. Finally, I hear the sound of rain, so my world is roused. I fear emotions reddening my eyes, unwilling tears translucent on each other's shoulder. That is when he walked into the restaurant and seen her sitting with that rich businessman and the father there, and the father was very happy and the businessman was very happy. That hurt him, so he got red eyes. And then when she tried to ring him after the meal and explain, don't worry, he was eating and crying, and cut the phone off because he was hurt and sad. It talks about love is crossing, fate's not stopping. Who is worried? The raindrops on the window sill knock gently on sadness, painfully beautiful and moving. So the raindrops here are his tears for his love for her, for the fact that he wants to be with her. So he decides, he puts all his money on the bed and he decides he wants to marry her and give her a ring that he can afford and ask her to be his wife. So he dresses, he spends all his money, he goes to the house and he sees her drive off in a wedding dress. And he hears the sound of rain. That is, he hears his heart beat very fast and the sound of rain because he is very sad. Happiness can also be very quiet. It can. When you're in love, sometimes you don't want to tell everybody. You're just happy, feeling happy, feeling happy. Finally says, I hear the sound of rain, so my world is roused. I find you're always very near, silently accompanying me, your attitude determined. And she was determined. In the end, she got out of the car. She had that feeling again, I know where to find him. And it was at a place that the two of them met and went to and lay under the stars and were happy. And she knew her feel, like the restaurant when she looked on her shoulder. She felt his presence. She knew he was going to be there. So she runs from that car to his arms. The sound of rain. And that is the last piece of this song. And the sound of rain would be her heart, his heart, crying, but this time with happiness. That is and that's what I feel the song was about, my interpretation. I hope you liked it. It's my first time being introduced to Jay. And to all you fans in China, hello. All my videos on my channel, all of my videos are in Chinese, have been translated to Chinese. So after this video, if you want to look at Li Hong Wang's video, please, it's in Chinese. And look at my other videos too. You'll be very happy. Many pop music from Western countries, but in Chinese, so you will understand me. I hope you look. I hope you like. I hope you comment. I will comment back. Thank you for listening. Take care. Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. I will do another reaction in January of 2022. I promise. Peace, love, happiness. Bye.